Imagine you're a network administrator, and you've just discovered some suspicious activity on your network. Where do you start your investigation? As the gatekeeper of a network, an administrator wears many hats, among which security is paramount. Navigating the labyrinth of network traffic, sniffing out anomalies, and warding off security threats are all in a day's work. Yet when suspicious activity rears its head, the challenge is knowing where to begin. In such scenarios, a forensics toolkit becomes an essential part of a network administrator's arsenal. Now you might be wondering, what exactly is a forensics toolkit? Well, think of it as the digital equivalent of a detective's tool bag. It's a collection of software tools and techniques that help network administrators investigate and respond to security incidents. When a security breach happens, it's like a crime scene. There's evidence scattered all over, from log files to network traffic data. A forensics toolkit helps administrators collect, analyze, and preserve this evidence. It's not just about finding out what happened, but also figuring out how it happened, who was responsible, and how to prevent it from happening again. Having a forensics toolkit is crucial for network administrators. It's their first line of defense against cybercriminals. It helps them stay one step ahead, spotting potential threats before they become full-blown breaches. It's not just a tool, it's a necessity in today's world, where cyber threats are ever-present and always evolving. Essentially, a forensics toolkit is a network administrator's detective kit. Let's delve into a hypothetical scenario where a network administrator uses a forensics toolkit. Imagine you're a network administrator at a bustling tech company. One fine Tuesday, you notice some unusual network activity. There's an unexpected spike in outbound traffic, and a couple of servers are acting sluggish. You suspect a security breach and decide to investigate using your trusty forensics toolkit. First things first, you initiate the incident response plan. You don't want to alert the potential intruder, so you stealthily begin to collect data. You use a network forensic tool like Wireshark to capture real-time packet data. As you sift through the data, you notice an unfamiliar IP address communicating with your servers. With the suspicious IP in hand, you move on to the next step: analysis. You use a tool like Network Miner to dig deeper. This tool helps you extract files and certificates, identify hosts, and detect protocols. It's through this tool you find that the suspicious IP is linked to an external server located halfway across the world. Now you need to understand the extent of the breach. You use an intrusion detection system like Snort to examine the network traffic and identify any malicious activity. The system alerts you to a potential malware that's been siphoning off data from your servers. With the evidence collected, it's time for post-breach analysis. A tool like Plico comes in handy here. It helps you reconstruct the network traffic and understand the sequence of events leading up to the breach. You find out that the intrusion began with a phishing email that tricked an employee into downloading the malware. The final step is reporting your findings. You compile your evidence, document the breach incident, and propose preventive measures to avoid such incidents in the future. You bring this to the attention of your superiors, and together, you work on implementing the necessary cybersecurity measures. And that's how a forensics toolkit can be used in a network administration scenario. As with any tool, a forensics toolkit has its pros and cons. To start with the positives, the first major advantage of a forensics toolkit is its ability to detect security breaches. In today's digital age, the frequency and complexity of cyber attacks have been growing exponentially. Here, a forensics toolkit comes to the rescue. It allows administrators to identify unusual activities and potential threats, serving as an early warning system. Secondly, a forensics toolkit is invaluable in collecting evidence. When a security incident occurs, it's not enough to just fix the problem. It's crucial to understand the root cause and identify the culprits. A forensics toolkit can help collect detailed and accurate data, such as log files, network traffic data, and more, which can be used for a thorough investigation. Lastly, these toolkits aid in the recovery process. Once a breach has been identified and understood, the next step is to recover and get the system back to its normal state. The toolkit can help restore the system to a previous state, removing the effects of the security incident. But as every rose has its thorns, a forensics toolkit has its limitations too. One of the primary challenges is the need for technical expertise. Understanding and interpreting the data collected by these toolkits require a certain level of skill and knowledge. For some organizations, especially smaller ones, this could be a significant barrier. Moreover, the process of investigating a security incident can be time-consuming. Even with the best toolkit, it often involves combing through large volumes of data, which can take considerable time. In some cases, this could delay the recovery process, leading to prolonged downtime and potential loss of business. In addition, some advanced cyber threats are designed to evade detection by these toolkits. Hence, relying solely on a forensics toolkit may not provide foolproof security. Regardless of its limitations, the benefits of a forensics toolkit are undeniable in maintaining the security of a network. The toolkit's ability to identify breaches, collect evidence, and aid in recovery are invaluable assets in the ever-evolving landscape of network security. To sum up, a forensics toolkit is an indispensable tool for any network administrator. Serving as the digital detectives of the internet, network administrators have a crucial role in maintaining the cyber hygiene of our interconnected world. They are the guardians of our digital data, ensuring that it remains secure and confidential against the ever-evolving threats of the cyber landscape. In their arsenal, a forensics toolkit is their sword and shield. It's an all-in-one package, filled to the brim with utilities and features designed to assist in the investigation of network security breaches. From intrusion detection systems to data recovery tools, it's a Swiss Army knife for the digital realm. While we delved into an example scenario earlier, remember that each network security incident is unique. The toolkit's versatility enables network administrators to adapt to each situation, investigating and resolving incidents based on the specific circumstances. However, as with any tool, it's not without its limitations. It requires a skilled hand to wield effectively. Network administrators must be well-versed in the tools of their trade, understanding not only how to use them, but also when and where to apply each one. The power of a forensics toolkit lies in its ability to turn the tide in the ongoing battle against cyber threats. It empowers network administrators, giving them the edge they need to keep our digital world secure. So next time you come across a network security issue, remember the power of a forensics toolkit. Stay safe, stay secure.